I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out there's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable, the sinner you wish to know about. His situation, his name is Vedrfolnir. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin.
Your brother?
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners of Khan, the wise Roptatir, the visionary Vedrfolnir, Gold Rhindaughter, the foul Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedrfolnir.
They were once people of great esteem in Khanria. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. 6 of us. Together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to... Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up. Indeed, if they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also. Of course, as I said, I never intended to hide.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not—
Our most pressing concern is to determine, based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in—
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area—
Wait! Then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's
It's certainly possible. I'll join—
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow. So tired. Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today. Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just so— Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's—
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that... memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No. it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appeared...
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way. Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
Of course.
I haven't seen
running off
one of
anymore.
ages.
Careless. Gather. Stabilize.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
This is how it must be.
Solidify! I will have order!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Stabilize!
Fate is upon you. Delve into destiny.
Gather! This is order!
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the Abyss.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Desolation! Germinate!
Try not to enjoy this. Don't be such a brute.
Let me scry. Decided by destiny.
I will have order. Solidify. Conquers all.
Here. Delve into destiny.
Desolation. Scatter.
You're in for a little shock.
Propagate! Gather! This is order.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Yep. Hup.
Hear the fight.
Let me scry.
Quake! Desolation! Conquers all! Stabilize! Devour!
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that?
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might just think of it as a way to divide and conquer. I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one
So you came here all on your own? What about those—
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and... Hey, look at those hilly churls over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the new world, they bade farewell at last. Such was the price they...
Did you hear that? What was that? It sounded so gentle. Oh, this is weird. Looks like the same thing is happening over here.
You see, we've reclaimed an end. Release your tears.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, sleep well, Father. When you awake...
It almost sounds like a poem or... Well, now that let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our... Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right?
The Abyss Order? Thank you for your concern. But as far as I'm aware, it's been business.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across... Huh? Well, you know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. That's kind of the whole reason we're here.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. At least right now, I can't seem to recall what...
But how is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea. Something's definitely not right. We just talked to... What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right.
Someone's gone.
Just as expected. That guy you said said a bunch of nice things. He's around 20 years old.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why? Yeah, I just...
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he... Do you think maybe it's not that there's some...
If this person only exists...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in... Just like how you had... That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all. Right. If he's... Like, didn't Bayron just say that he's... Who knows how long this ley line disturbance... Good idea! That we pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That, like, does it make...
If time was allowed to pass with...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the implanted memory... If the memory isn't... Like, there could be... That's why he...
The color of the sky.
Oh, right! That's
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be... Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd...
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atos's memory. Yeah, that's what...
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly you'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet!
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need.
Another time, huh? Yeah.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Dane's brother. One of the 5 No, that doesn't seem right. Born into abject sorrow. You're... Caribert Alberic.
Oh. You know me? Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message. I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all. As you well know. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance. Extreme sorrow and pain. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, but despite his intentions for me, I never truly, in truth, the person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant. As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving in its primitive form. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the but it also becomes a tool that can change the entire. Yes, I have the ability to control. After all, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I just wanted them to feel like as if I had a chance at life. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life. I was curious, so I selfishly, even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been, one memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. I know. But there's nothing. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the princess. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan. That's right. because in his mind, he had given it to you already. Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly... Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones in the face of everything they could be planning. I fear in any case. I had my own You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered. To comfort me, my father told me a story. That story managed to my goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed to implant a specific memory. In that memory, I would tell them a story. Just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. All that's left, but now...
Looks like I was too late to see Caribert one last time. Caribert's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree? That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to rape. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after the Loom of Fate, huh? I still before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 5 not long ago, You witnessed such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principal's situation. However, the Heavenly you could say that. Just look at Caribert. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror, he brought comfort to the people. So ask yourself this. Of course, that's only one example. Ether?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a... Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled, you told me to have a place like that. Well, would you think of that as a...
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari, everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Still so sleepy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers... Oh, and Dane came by just... He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that... Let's think for a... He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that... Paimon doesn't remember... Wait. Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are.
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? It's just that, well, so there we were, searching. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Caribert. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy.
Seems like everyone thinks Caribert left the village. That's... Paimon didn't see her...